Good afternoon, Taurus. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Taurus, is whether your sun, moon, Venus, or rising at the time of viewing this video, well, something should resonate for you. And so I'd like you to use your intuition, Taurus. Only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another. All right, let's get started on these readings because we pack a lot into these month ahead readings. I'm going to use the Chrysan, the Light Seers Tarot deck today to do a Celtic cross spread for the month ahead. But stay tuned because then I'll use the Chrysan Muse Tarot deck to break it down into the 4 weeks in the month ahead and clarify those 4 weeks with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And then finally, after the tarot reading, I am pulling oracle cards. You'll be one of Winnie D's oracle card, one of the Shaman Dream oracle cards, as well as one Moonology card. So let's get started with your month ahead, Taurus. And the very beginning, the main objective in the month ahead is the Page of Wands. Your challenge is the Three of Swords. Now, the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, conscious, we have the Ten of Swords, subconscious, we have the High Priestess. Moving forward in the month, we have the Hangman. And we have how you see yourself, how others see yourself this month ahead, your hopes, fears, and dreams, and the final outcome as well. We're going to move that deck aside. Let's go ahead and dive in here to the main objective and see what's going on. Page of Wands energy. This comes out, this is a lot about exciting, it looks pretty buoyant here. Good news coming, developing, inspirational project or endeavor is just in the beginning stages, but is definitely good news message coming into you. Pages are all about messages, but there is a challenge to this new endeavor that you're hearing about. And that is, a feeling of loss or grief that's overwhelming you, or heartbreak coming in and kind of, breaking your heart. This is all about a passionate new project, new endeavor. But the Three of Swords is about a feeling of loss or grief. So let's see what else is going on, because that is your heart, your emotional feeling of grief and loss and heartache is affecting this new endeavor in the month ahead, this new good news message coming to you. It's a very youthful, exciting energy, inspirational, motivational, but you're being overwhelmed or challenged with this loss or grief. So Taurus, let's look over here in the recent past. We have Two of Pentacles. Here, you've been keeping everything up in the air. Balancing things out. Now, this could be actual, being it is Two of Pentacles. This can be actual material things, 2 different jobs and doing home and job and trying to keep things up in the air and do it all by yourself. But in this deck also, you can see she's doing quite a good job at doing that. But twos are about making decisions. So there is a decision that was made or had to be made in the past regarding this, trying to keep everything up in the air yourself. And if you are experiencing you had to let something go. You need to put something down so you could focus on one over the other at a time. So let's continue on here, Taurus, with the conscious section of the month ahead. This is like your alpha state. We have alpha, beta, theta, delta. Delta, deep sleep. Alpha is your wide awake state. Now, the alpha state here of consciousness is the Ten of Swords. So consciously, you're like, yeah, I've been taking on everything. I've been all alone. I've been, you have this feeling that I've had all the burdens. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm ready. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to take on all these responsibilities. It's too much. My back, this one doesn't even show the back break. You're just feeling like you're doing it all by yourself here. Feeling, that isolated, and you just, you're left alone to deal with everything. Now, subconsciously, this is that beta theta level, that mid level coming in, and when you're actually projecting images to the universe as well, that your dream state is all about images and not actually speaking words. It's images, and an image is worth 1,000 words. Always remember that. So when you are in your subconscious state, you are tapping into your inner knowing here. You are really at this point, this higher high priestess energies coming in, that in your dream state, you're actually receiving messages or tapping into your higher self and having revelations and learning things that you didn't know before, or that unknown is becoming known to you. Truths are being revealed to you right now, Taurus, in your dream state. So with this high priestess energy and this inner light, this inner guide, this the intuition, you're tapping in and have this inner knowing. You just know. And a part of that is because you have this communication with, like I said, 1,000 words are worth an image. So now you may not be able to put how you know something into words because it's images, and you're starting to have that happen for you in your subconscious state. But that's that communication back and forth, and you are telling the universe you want to know more, you want to be revealed more here. So now going into progressing forward in the month ahead, we have the hangman coming out here for you, Taurus. So obviously gaining this new perspective is what's occurring in the month ahead. This new perspective may be coming about with due to this feeling of loss and grief, and you're just really trying to gain a lot more knowledge and understanding of why, the whys, the wherefores, and trying to just really move ahead here. Now, how you see yourself right now? Yeah, you see yourself sending out all kinds of prayers, hopes. You're hoping, you're praying. You got all kinds of wishes and dreams you're sending out, communicating to the universe, and that's how you see yourself. That you're in this stage of asking the universe for help. You're looking for you're hoping the universe is answering you. So you do see yourself in kind of this hopeful, uh, desiring, making wishes and prayers out to the universe. Now, how others are seeing you right now in the month ahead? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is this. It's a beginning. It's a youthful energy that you're beginning to develop something, and maybe in a new career, or they're just seeing you more physically focused on material things at the moment, but you're developing new opportunities for yourself. And so others are looking at you as someone who is really good at developing new opportunities for themselves, and materially, being able to get started and begin things is how they're seeing you. But at the same time, maybe a little bit immature, and you may not even be immature, but in your thinking, that you're not maturing within the opportunities presenting themselves to you. Take that as it resonates. It's not going to be clear for everyone, but this is looking someone you're seeing youthful, that a young individual, whether that's in actual age or mentality or maturity. It is, take it as it resonates. It is, others are seeing you, though, that you do uh, out of nowhere, create and develop new opportunities, new beginnings. And, you're very good at that. Now, as well as your hopes, fears, and dreams is your Ten of Pentacles. Well, obviously, this is the most successful card. Now, obviously, it's obvious why that would be your hopes and your dreams. And then you wonder, well, why would you be afraid of the success? Now, this abundance, this, happy home, happy life, happy work. Yeah, it's exciting. It's wonderful. But then you could be fearing it. I mean, it could be a fear of what do you have to do to achieve this? Or at the same time, tens are about completions. Once I reach this, do I have to start over? What then? That kind of fear of not knowing what then. Perhaps once you recognize this abundance and this success, that can definitely be a fear for some of you. Now, also, final outcome, look at that. It is Strength card. Yeah, strength, courage, bravery, a lot of Leo energy coming out here. You are going to be, in this deck, they actually show the strength as taming that beast within you. So definitely, final outcome. Going through all this, you are going to be I definitely see this spiritual evolution coming about from you, basically because of the high priestess gaining that knowledge, seeing things by the end of the month from a whole new perspective that you never seen before, tapping into your dreams and recovering from all this, making decisions. But you got the success coming your way, as well as strength, courage, and bravery to really move on and go forward. Now, I'm going to move this Celtic cross to the side here as we go, and we're going to grab the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck here. And I'm going to pull you 4 cards, 1 card for each of the 4 weeks in the month ahead. And we'll then clarify a little bit more detail to pull out from this Celtic cross as well. All right, so week 1 in the month ahead here, Taurus, we have the Page of Emotions. Week 2, we have the Queen of Voices. Week 3, the 6 of Emotions. And the final week, 4 of Inspiration. Alrighty, I'm going to set that deck aside, and I'm going to grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and let's look at week 1 up here in the month ahead. Taurus, week 1 is the Page of Emotion. There is a lot of pages coming out. Now, this Page of Emotions, this is similar to Page of Cups. This is somewhat about, a small token of affection, compassion, understanding, or even it can be an apology coming forth. The Page of Emotions is just a small offering, a small token of affection coming forward. Let's clarify that a little bit more on this first week of the month ahead here. Page of Emotions for you. Well, there it goes, that Page of Emotions. We got, there's, contemplation, being dedicated, committed to having patience. You got a seed planted here. You've been tending to it, nurturing it, taking care of. And then there's this grief, this feeling of loss, grief, painful heartbreak here. There's some revelation, truth, or understanding that you're receiving, that knowledge that you're gaining that is creating this heart-wrenching feeling of loss here. And it could be there's this whole new journey beginning. It could be setting off this whole new journey, I should say. This is a leveling up. The hero's journey starts with the Fool here. Now, some naivety may have it could have been involving someone else's beginning a new journey, or being a fool and naivety, creating this loss and grief. But you definitely have put a lot of time into something that you are passionate about, and there seems to be a feeling of loss and grief, but it is creating in the first week of the month ahead this new journey for you as well. And I dare say you probably received an apology regarding this heart feeling of loss or grief, heartbreak. You're just not feeling it was good enough, Taurus. I dare say it's coming in. It's like it was a very small one. I mean, take it as it is. It just in your. I'm seeing you thinking maybe it was too small, and you're still kind of grieving on it. But you definitely may be moving on. We do have, the Queen of Voices here. Queen of Voices. This is similar to Queen of Swords energy. This is about cutting the BS out. Yeah, it is spotting deception, not letting anyone deceive you, spotting the red flags. You're like, nope, 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 I can't do this anymore. And this isn't just regarding others. This could be about a job. This could be about just any kind of situation. You're just finally going, no, clear and concisely. I don't need this. Let's go through. Let's look at everything judiciously, because the swords are very equal and fair and balanced. They look at things logically and practically. And so you're going through that orientation in the second week of this month. You're looking at things. You're like, okay, what do I need to cut out of my life? Let's kind of cut things out that they're not helpful, so here we go. You're ready to manifest your hearts and desires coming in that second week, as well as feeling, look at this. All right, so you got the Queen of Voices. Like I said, you're ready to, let's clean house, so to speak, cut the BS out of the life. You may be feeling a little isolated, left out in the cold. When you start doing this, the Queen of Voices, also kind of known as the Ice Queen sometimes. She can be very critical in acclaim. The air qualities coming out there are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energies will come out with the Queen of Voices as well. Now you have this feeling of scarcity or feeling of lack left out in the code. Fives are all about changes in a process of it's time to things are changing, and thus we see here even the Wheel of Fortune is here to confirm that you're not all alone. You just need to look at things from a different perspective instead of looking at your own soul purpose and path. Look up and notice the warmth of that window light there. You just need to ask, and you'll realize that you're not alone. You have a lot of encouragement and support around you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and that may be due to you recognizing your full manifestation abilities. Staying positive, attracting like. So when that Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, it's because you're pulling in it on it with this manifestation. Think positively. Focus in on the positives. That's why you're cutting the negatives. Get rid of that negative BS out of your life there, Taurus. Focus on the positives and manifest your heart's desires coming forward. Now, the third week, month ahead, we have Six of Emotions here. Six of Emotions is kind of it's a little bit of nostalgia, focusing back on early childhood, memories, past life memories. You can see the small child there in a reflection of energy of, the responsibilities. You didn't have them. It just seems so much easier when had that child state or that child mentality grown up and someone else dealt with everything. And here you are, you're focusing back in there, or you're focusing back on just nostalgic memories at this time regarding things you've let go and moved on from. I'm clarifying that for you. It does seem like there was an ending here, and there was some deception, whether you deceived yourself or someone else deceived you, coming into play, and you're focusing in on this. Well, there was times where there was, celebrations and good times coming together with your tribe of gals, your tribe of guys, your kindred spirits or family. So you're focused on past good memories and trying to overlook those more deceptive or whether you were deceiving yourself or not being fully transparent with yourself or others. But it was kind of a deceptive nature. Now, there was a completion here. There's an ending. You're getting ready to cycle up. I mean, we already know that is happening because we had that Fool come out on the first week. But here, things are really finalizing up here. The completion of a cycle, coming to the ending here. So you're kind of reflecting that third week on the past because you did complete things, which is not bad. It's very nostalgic because we come into the fourth and final week here, the final week of the month ahead, Four of Inspiration. Now, this is about the home. This is about coming together, uniting together with others, whether it's with the home, family, or just friends all together. It's uniting, coming together, a celebration even. Now, the Four of Wands energy is all about, synchronicity as well. The 1111 may be repeating, and you're seeing that as a synchronistic number at this time. And that just means you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. A lot of times I always, if I'm getting that information, it's telling you, whatever you're thinking or doing right now is correct. Continue forward. So let's clarify that for you. That final week of the month ahead. And Taurus, yeah, look at this. There is new beginning. There's that Page of Wands again. We had that right in the main objective of the Celtic Cross as well. The Page of Wands energy, that youthful new message coming in, something really exciting. It's a developing and project, task, or endeavor in the beginning stages, but you're learning about it, and it's motivating you, it's inspiring you, it's igniting your passions as well. You're feeling self-empowered. Your confidence is getting boosted. Your self-esteem is going through the roof. You're like, all right, I can do this. You're starting to feel that pride again. You're like, yeah, I can do it. We're moving ahead. We're getting this done. We can make this happen. And look at that. The brand new, you're right there, end of the month. From recognizing this, getting past that heartbreak, making things change, looking at things with a different perspective. You're going to overcome this challenge of a heartbreak that is happening in the month ahead here, Taurus, and you're going to be empowered. You're going to have the confidence, self-esteem to tackle on this new idea, this new project, new task at hand. And look at that, brand new cycle started here for you. And it is a look at the growth, expansion. It is, you're going to be so passionate, inspired, and motivated with the end of the month. It's going to be just wonderful. So definitely keep watching for that 1111. That'll let you know you are definitely on the right track and in the right path. And like I said, turning that this month ahead, it's going to be totally flipped around for you. So hang in there, Taurus. It's looking good by the end of the month there. Now let's move on to the oracles. If this is already resonating or you're just being entertained before I get to oracles, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Or if you care to share in the comments. Yeah, I almost lost it there. Share in the comments as well. Then I will reply as soon as possible. Now, Taurus, your affirmation is coming from the Awani D's, that Welsh Celtic mythical deck, excuse me. The affirmation for the month ahead is self-esteem. Look at that. I honor the gifts I can give. I recognize my worthiness. So, Taurus, self-esteem is the power of the moose. And it represents the power of recognizing that you do indeed deserve recognition. So the call of the moose is a positive force for you. It's representing a willingness to tell the world about its feelings, as well as this trait contains a joyfulness which comes with a sense of accomplishment. So share your feelings like a moose, Taurus. Write down the things that you love about yourself and your life. Do the same thing with your friends and family and co-workers. Share your findings with them, as they probably need the encouragement too. All right, let's set this down here. Let's go ahead and grab you one of the Shaman Dream Oracle cards as well. And your Shaman Dream Oracle card for the month ahead is Crown Games. All right, Taurus. This is the right use of power. So definitely when this card is coming up, you definitely got to use the right use of power. I mean, we all gain power. You're going to be building up your self-confidence and feeling self-empowered, but definitely use it in the right focus and area and direction. Now, also the number 8 is here. You got to be careful about the right use of power, like even with your manifestations, that you're not doing it from a negative standpoint. Remember, like attract like, stay positive minded there, so you don't get kind of stagnated and stopped. Definitely if you're communicating with others, going back and forth, use it in the right way, more positive energy mindset. Now, moving on to, also if you go on to Google and hit that search engine box, type in angel number meaning 8, you'll get an additional angelic message for the month ahead as well. Now we're going to pull you one Moonology card, and I am going to read from the whole Moonology guidebook. So here we go. Your Moonology card for the month ahead. Taurus, confidence is key to your success. This is that new moon in Leo. Let me go ahead and grab this up. New moon in Leo, and give you the lowdown on the month ahead reading for the success. Now, Leo, I am taking note about that strength card, that Leo energy coming into play even in your new moon card. So, Taurus, we have this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and absolutely feel gorgeous. Yes. So you'll be feeling more in the spotlight, more like you have something just worth showing off here, building up that self-esteem and confidence. So if you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself, Taurus. So you have to be willing to do, well, your bit. So that means being proud of who you are and what you actually have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen for you, Taurus, if you're asking about a creative project that you're actually working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Now, to attune to this moon card for the month ahead, Taurus, make time to have fun. Yep, All work and no play makes you a dull day any day. Anyways, so additional meanings for this card. It's time for you to show the world what you've got, Taurus. Shine your light as well as have some pride and spoil yourself, Taurus. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. Ooh. All right, Taurus. I do hope something resonated for you here today. We'll catch you next time. Bye.